Oh, shoot. Hey, tree girl. Good to see you again. I'm going to wait till everybody comes in, see who all we got. I meant T girl, not. I'm sorry. I always mess your name up. Well, it might just be me and you, T girl. Hey, Sharon. They're just being shy. Ain't no reason to be shy. I don't bite. I'm so glad this headache went away, y'all. Here we go. Hey, Ann. And I'm doing a lot better. I had a bad headache, but it went away. I think my headaches are due to the weather, the pressure in the air. T girl, I'm sorry you had a bad headache too. Seems like a lot of people are having bad headaches right now. Hey, NC Deb. There's the link if anybody wants to come in. I know it's late, y'all, but I'm NC Deb. I'm glad you found you a church to go to. I don't have that many around here that's any good. I usually just listen to Greg Locke. No problems, NC Deb. I see. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, it does. And of course, this is Florida, so it's going to rain every afternoon. Yeah, I would love to go to his church. You could just feel the love and the anointing in his church. And he's fixing to have some kind of, I forgot what it said it was about. Um, Has anybody had ringing in their ears? Past couple months, I've had ringing in my ears, and I have to hold my ear and let it go, and then it goes away. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything or not, but it's either that or a sinus. I don't know. I need to go get it checked out. You too? I don't know what it is, but I wished it would stop. If anybody has links and they want to drop it in the chat, you sure can. Oh, it was an ear infection. Oh, that's not good. Mine is in my eyes and my nose and my head. It feels like it's on fire. Well, T girl, I've never had any problems with my blood pressure, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna make an appointment and go next week. I love my doctor. She never puts it when all that stuff about the Jabberwockies come along. She asked me, and I said I don't want it. And she asked why, and I told her, and she said, "Well, I'll never make you do anything or take anything you don't want to do." And I said, "Well, thank you for that, but you couldn't anyway, because I would walk out." But I'm the one to procrastinate going to the doctor, though. I hate going to the doctor. Dang. Well, maybe I need to check this house because this house was built in the 1930s, like I told y'all on Shane's. I don't know if it might have mold somewhere. And if it's got mold somewhere, that could be a lot of it too. I guess everybody went to bed. Oh, you're not? Okay, hold on. T girl, I'll try to. There you go. Let me know if you got it. I just gave you a for a moderator. Well, that's good. It's a girls' night out. Well, I've been seeing mine in for 4 or 5 years. She's been really good. She's she really looks into the stuff that she gives you. But I still like going to the hospital or anything. Nope. Unless I'm absolutely have to. T girl, you're welcome. Um, I don't trust them because I don't trust if they have to give you an injection of what they're giving you. You never know what those little bitty bottles are. Charcoal tablets? I've never heard of them. I have to look that up. Well, NC Deb, I hope you're okay. Yeah. I would be kind of ill too if it just kept on being that number. Even 669, that would still kind of bother me because you could flip it and it'd be the same. I'm not really on here for subs and stuff like that. I'm just on here to talk to my friends, and y'all are my family. I got one best friend. I'm a sociable but non sociable. I like I said, being in the house by myself. It's just peaceful. Well, thank you, NC Deb, for praying, and I'll sure put you on my prayer list too. I'll put all of y'all on my prayer list. Yep. Yeah, I was telling my cousin today about how my head was feeling. She said it sounds more like sinuses. But when I first moved down here, I had bad problems with my sinuses, and I never did before. My doctor told me I moved to the right state. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to tell your testimony on here when you're wanting to. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a fighter, but I would love to do that to her face. She don't have to have any kind of embalming because she's already petrified from the glunk she does. I'll be glad when she's gone. Oh, chronic infection. Yeah, I don't do so good. I like it when it's cooler because you can put more clothes on than you can take off and walk outside as a woman. But the rain and the cold, because I've got fibromyalgia, oh my goodness. There's some times that you just can't even push my skin a little bit or I'll start crying because it hurts so bad. But I don't ever cry about it. I've got it. I'm going to have it until, well, I've been praying for it. So hopefully God will take it away from me. But ain't no sense of crying over spilt milk. No. And me whining about it or complaining about it is not going to make it do anything. Well, T girl, when I go to the doctor, I will absolutely see. Hello, Lisa. Okay. Well, hope you have a blessed day today. Love you. Yep, right. I understand that, NCW. I don't have the 31 conditions. I try to deal with mine my pain without, I do not want to get put on pain medicine because you can get addicted to it and then your body gets immune to it and they have to keep on going up on your dosage, and I just don't want that. Is that really good, T girl? I didn't know they could prescribe you a hot tub. Huh. That probably would. Oh, I'm sorry, NC Deb. I know how it feels when one of your family members have to be put down. It's part of your family. It's like my two babies, my two cats. I would be mortified if I had, because those are my babies. I've had them since they were real little. And even though my boy cat, which his name is Kush, has been not minding today, but like a child, I told him I was going to take him and put him in the room and close the door. But NCW, I wouldn't have my two cats either, because if it wasn't that I have my two cats now, the landlord really don't want me to have pets. But he knew I had two cats before he bought this place. So, you know, now if something happens to them, I probably won't be able to. But, oh my goodness. That just shows you how much he loved you. Good night, sweetie. Sleep well. May God bless you. Yeah, I'm not going to be on. Hey, Han Solo. I don't have a tax person. I don't get the luxury of getting taxes because I'm on a disability. So I don't get none of my taxes out, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, well, he's coming back to make NC Deb. He's coming back to make sure his mama's okay. You know? And it's just like if it was one of your family, or like human family members, because that's how close you get to them, like children. My kids are grown up, so they're my children, which my kids are my children, but I tell them all the time, I don't care how old you get, you'll still be my baby. That won't never change. Oh, T-girl, that's sad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's C word. I think they have something for it and they know how to cure it. They just make too much money off of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll pray for you, NC Deb, that it gets easier. It might not look like it now, but yeah, I think my cat think he's human too because every time I go to the bathroom, he gets up on the tub and wants me to turn on the water and him drink from that. He thinks he's better than drinking out of I guess a bowl. Mm. T girl, that was my mom. She found out that she had small cell lung disease, and she was already. Hey, Vicky, I'll drop the link if you want to come up. Yeah, they found out she had that time they found out um she was in her fourth stage. I was just happy to have the time with her that I got the last of it. Me and my sister took care of her until she passed away, which was an honor for me. She took care of me all them years. Okay, that's fine. Vicky, you could stay in the chat. Mm, take her, my mama. She went through not the chemo. She went through radiation. I think she done it like twice because it got into her hips or something like that and started hurting. But she was so she didn't have the strength to keep on going to the doctor like that. So it's a hard thing. What's going to be a hard thing is if we find out this could have been cured a long time ago and they didn't. I know God would have to help me because I would want to go strangle them. But God's got his vengeance and God will give his vengeance in time. There's a lot of people that thinks they're going to get away with what they're doing to us and they're not. We all got to meet them in the end. As everybody says, Just because you don't see it, don't mean it. What's done in the dark will be brought to light. Yeah, my dad passed away, and I think 4 years later, I think my mom passed away. I just put my faith in God. He knows what he's doing more than I do. And he could better do this than any of us can. So there's a lot of people that looks at me and says, why ain't you so worried? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And I said, because it's in God's hand. And he could do it a lot better than we can. Sometimes when we get in his way, we tend to mess it up. So I just give it all to God and say, God, you take it, you deal with it. You got it. Hey, Tammy. Thank you for coming. Thank everybody for coming. Well, it is girls' night. T-Guard, I'll be praying for you. Hey, Tina. I tell you, when you get old, it don't get no easier. That's I'm sorry to hear that, Tammy. I'll keep you in my prayers, sweetie. Well, it wasn't my daughter, but my sister passed away like 2 months ago. So it's still hard for me. And I don't know why, but I haven't. I mean, I cried, but not like I thought I would. And I think it's because I knew she was already sick. She had been kind of sick for 2 years, and it started getting a little bit worse, and she would never tell me how bad it was. And I wish she would have, but she didn't. She didn't want me coming up there taking care of her. And I did break down really bad when I found out that she did pass away. I lost it. Thank God my cousin and my best friend was there. But I know she's in a better place. Better place than I am. But I think God told me for a long time, because I had this feeling that she was going to pass away before me. And I think God set me in that frame of mind to where it wouldn't be a really big shock. Yes, let us keep us informed, T girl. Yeah, last Saturday was my sister's birthday, and ooh, and I was a little bit down, but I was okay. But I called my niece to make sure she was okay, and she broke down, and I had to, suck it up and calm her down and let her know that she was okay and that I would be there for her, and her mom's in a better place. So too, when you go, I don't have a gallbladder no more. They done took about two things out of my body. Of my appendix and my gallbladder. I lost my gallbladder when my son turned 2 months old, and I couldn't even hold him. I mean, I could hold him, but I couldn't pick him up, and that hurt so bad. Hello, Larry. Thank you for coming in. Well, we do have the presence of a man. We thought it was just going to be girl talk, but you're very welcome. We'll have guy talk too. Anybody's welcome in my chat. Yeah. Hey, Cindy Fuller. Welcome. Um, T girl, I heard that too, that if people has cancer and they get cut open, that it spreads quicker. You gotta go. You ain't gotta go nowhere, Larry. You can sit right here with us. Hey, Blockwatch. Run, Larry, run. Nah. My chat is for anybody. My channel is for anybody. As long as you respect the panel and respect my chat, I have no problem. If anybody would like to come up, just let me know and I'll drop the link. If not, we'll continue the discussion with the chat. I see Nikki and see Deb. She likes me. We all like you here. We love you. I love everybody. Y'all have become my family. The only family I have here is my cousin, which more closer to my sister and cousin and my best friend's family. So the rest of mine are my son's in Columbus, Georgia, my other son's in Atlanta. So I don't get down there and see them as much as I would like to, but you know, when your kids get older, they kind of go their way. They get involved in their life and stuff like that. So I need to raise my allowance too, Black Watch. If he wants to, he can. I don't see no raises in the perceived future with who we have in office right now. Yeah, right, T girl. Yeah, that's. I think we're all waiting on that. My dad used to tell us when we say something about allowance, he said, you got a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food in your stomach, and you get to do pretty much what you want to do. So that's your allowance. Oh, okay, Larry. And a can of beer. You can have your can of beer. Okay, NC Deb, thank you. It's good to let things out. It's not really good to have things bottled up. It makes it worse. I know it's hard sometimes, but just to get it out. Yeah, I like to listen to praise and worship, or, Christian music is what I'm into. I like to listen to old country. It just depends on who it is. Because I was raised on that, so. Would they pray for your can of beer? Yeah. Patience is a virtue. I love music. When I get down and out, I just put on my headphones and put on some good music and just close my eyes and drift away. Good night, Vicky. See you tomorrow, sweetie. Maybe I'll try to do it earlier where you can come up. I wasn't really going to have one because I didn't feel good today, but I thought maybe a few of y'all might be still up and looking for somewhere to go and talk. So, yeah, give me that old time rock and roll. I think everybody's on Steve's channel. I seen his pop up. You- well, I ask God all the time to tame my tongue. Yeah, NC Dev. I think that's the one that's in Hawaii. I might be wrong. If I can't, as my mama used to say, if you can't say something nice, then don't say anything at all. So sometimes, even though I want to say something, I have to turn around and walk off. If I told anybody if they'd like to drop their channel in my chat, they sure can. I like to promote anybody and help them on their channels because they help me on mine. And I think that's the right thing to do. So, Cindy, I'd sing for y'all, but y'all would pop off of here. I think Black what she's wanting you to sing. Girl, I got a small one too, sweetie. But it's not about the numbers. It's just about fellowship and getting together with like minded people and be able to have a decent conversation. I like that, Black Quanch. So, what kind of music do y'all like to listen to? Funky Town, okay? I like that kind of music too. They don't have good music like they. Sorry, y'all. They don't have music like they used to. The heaviest of metal. Empty. Yeah, I'm a mix too, T girl. But mostly it's country or Christian. Well, it's kind of like a Christian rap in a way, but you know, it's all about God. No, I don't like opera. Hey, Lily J. Good morning, sweetie. Yeah, yes, he did. Yeah, I think that's where they are. It's in Texas. Cool, Cindy. Yeah, Larry, all this new stuff, I have no use for. It's too much satanic stuff out there now. T girl, yeah, these boots are made for walking. Sure, Black Watch. I'll drop my link if you want to come up. Oh, I'm trying to go to the wrong place. Yeah, Beyonce is just awful. I'm sorry. The music they have for kids nowadays are just mm-mm, ungodly. Ungodly. I'll listen to a couple of Pink songs, but not a whole lot. Oh, see, I've got to still learn how to. I guess I got to download it to where I can play something. Yeah, like yeah, right, Larry. You know, I used to listen to him way back in the day. Didn't think nothing about it, but not no more. That's like I used to listen to Eminem. I was like in awe of this guy but when I found out what he was about, not. No, I hadn't heard of that group before, Larry. Well, there's Blackwatch. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
Mm, tired.
Yeah, I know I'm tired too. I went to sleep earlier. I was gonna do my channel earlier, but I had to wait for my headache to go away. So
I had to wait 22 years for mine to go away.
you wouldn't be talking about a woman, have you?
No, it's too bad. All the jokes, it's too bad that didn't last, but that's why.
Well, yeah. Well, my first husband, I used to get headaches really bad. And I went to see my psychiatrist, and she wanted to see both of us. I said, okay. So she took me in and talked to me, and then she called him in and talked to both of us. Then she said she was going to step out, but she didn't really step out. She just stepped out of the door, and she come back in. She said, you want to get rid of your headache? I said, yeah. She said, get rid of him, and you get rid of your headache.
Yeah, that's not all that.
I was like, okay, which it helped, but I think mine is from the weather.
Oh, yeah, the humidity.
Well, I think it's the pressure in the air or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You ever get it where all of a sudden it's like your ears don't pop, they go in, and
Yeah.
it's all.
Well,
You wish.
it's
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I stumbled into information technology, which is mainframes, and they take up floors, thousands of volts. And I tell you, the odd time you hit the power off sequence, you got to type ZEOD or whatever, and it goes into power off. At the end of it, you can't hear for a while. There's that much hum and drone of electricity.
Yeah, I was telling them my ears the last couple months have been ringing, and I had to put my finger up there and close my ear off, and then let it go, and then it'll stop. I don't know. I ain't never had no ringing in my ears like that before.
Yeah.
But it's Florida, so it's going to rain in the afternoons. So it's just, and we're having thunderstorms and stuff with it too. So I think it's that my cousin said I need to go to the doctor and see if it's sinuses, which when I first got down here to Florida, I had a problem with it. I never had it before. And went to the doctor, and the doctor told me I moved to a right place to have it. I said, well, gee, thank you.
That's reassuring, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I took it for a while, the medicine, and then I stopped taking it and didn't have it no more until recently. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's pollen season still or not.
Yeah. Why doesn't Cindy come up? Well, all this time, she's never come up.
I don't know. Ask her.
Cindy, all this time, why haven't you come up? You know what she's going to say? Because I'm on my phone.
Uh, if I had to do this off of my phone, I don't know if I would have been able to do that. It's a lot easier on a laptop.
You wouldn't, I can tell you, because you can't run StreamYards and OBS at the same time. And I know one StreamYards will kick off the other, but still, you know, it's too much resources for a phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I asked the Lord if you really want me to get on here, because in the morning times I've usually tried to do it at right after Diamond Lils, like at 1 o'clock. I like to do the prayer and all that kind of stuff, but I hadn't had to the last couple of days because I ain't felt really good. But at nighttime, it's just, you know, talk. But I told Goddess, if you want me to do it, you're going to have to help me learn how to do all this, because I'm not good at comprehending things. I'm more hands-on when somebody shows me how to do something than being told how to do it.
Yeah.
So,
that's the thing you can do when you say, you want to find out how to do this? Come here, do it. I'll watch.
Yeah.
It's usually the best way. People that learn that way retain it, and they become much better at it.
That's like my Bible. If I read it, I comprehend it, but to me, it's better when I go to Bible Gateway and I listen to it. You know, I can listen to it and I retain it better than I do trying to read it.
I don't believe that. I can multitask and fool anybody anytime. Somebody just said to me she was not asking for a beer. Has nothing to do with your broadcast. This is weird. Cindy, I want my 2 beers. This is weird. I'm not, Crystal, this is disconnected from anything to do in here. This is 12,000 miles away. And the comment was she was not asking for a beer.
Who, me?
No, I don't know who this person's talking about.
Oh.
This has absolutely nothing to do with your YouTube thing. This is coming through Skype. This is weird.
I don't know how to do Skype.
Oh, it's something like StreamYards, but it's very simple, you know, to talk. It's an old application that, anyway, it's just weird. I just noticed this and I gone, what? Anyway, Cindy, where's my beer? Come on. MC Deb, come on. Are you going to say, I'm on my phone? I can't do that. That's no excuse.
There's a store right down the road.
Not up here, there's not. We don't, they're not allowed to be in the stores.
You're not allowed to be in the stores?
No, don't get funny with me now. No, beer in the stores.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, why wouldn't they let you in the store?
Well, because I drank too many beers the last time and I got on Cindy's phone. But no, they don't allow, you know, it's different. Each province is different, but Ontario is regulated, which is good. You know, like if you stand at the door and you go walking in, it's an automatic door and it keeps bopping you in the head because you're so drunk. Maybe it's not a good idea to sell you any more beer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But in any
Hello,
event.
Don Richie. Thank you for coming. I've never been a beer person. Well, I actually ain't never been a drinker person. I don't know. I can't get past the taste of it.
You get it Coors Light cold just before it goes to ice. You don't have to worry about the taste.
Mm.
Okay, Cindy, what Simon and Garfunkel? What S&F song you talking about? Geez, you got to please the women, Crystal. You're the cross-eyed bear. You know.
She wanting you to play something.
Something. To what something? Say something. I could something. What you want?
I have no idea.
Jesus, I tell you. They never stop, Crystal. They just never stop. God love them. A great what was very. Were you trying to be informative again?
You talking to me or somebody in chat?
I don't know. No, it's somebody in chat was doing. Yeah, there you go. I finally call her out. What do you want? She goes to the can, or she goes for a beer, or wherever the hell she went. There you go. There you go. You missed your chance. You missed your chance. And I was going to buy you a big bag of trail mix, but there you go.
You gonna trade her trail mix for a beer?
Well, any port in a storm. And see, Deb, you don't drink any more, or you don't drink any less? Tell you the truth, I haven't had a beer in 10 years, over 10 years. Not that I didn't try.
Well, I smoke my weed a little bit, but it's at nighttime and my doctors know and stuff. But I don't want to get put on pain pills, so it's something to help my pain and stuff. So it helps me to calm down and relax to go to sleep. I don't have the money to get the card, man. It costs too much.
Well, you gotta get a card. I tried CBD. I don't have to get a card. I just phone the store and I say, this is what I want. And you got the money. And then when they come.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about getting your weed card.
We don't have to have that for personal use.
Well, in Florida, you do.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
There was a real big. There used to be when you were young and you go to the restaurants and the whole thing like that, the bell bottoms and the whole jean thing. And there used to be this guy, and he had his hair a little bit longer, but he had a brand new jean jacket, belt, shoes, and jeans. And you're not supposed to know he's a narc. He might as well have a 12-foot sign and go, I am a narc. with the little lights going around, kind of like on Back to the Future where the professor puts that thing he's supposed to be able to read your mind with Marty McFly. Yeah. The chandelier on his head.
Yeah.
And, I am not a narc.
I'm not a narc either.
Used to take one guy away, and if he came back with a cigarillo, they didn't find anything.
Well, my next door neighbor is a retired sheriff, I think. And then I got a cop a few doors down. They don't never say anything. But see, I smoke in my house. But my next door neighbors across the street, they'll smoke outside and nobody ever says anything. You can have so much on you before you'll get a ticket, but you won't get arrested.
Yeah.
But I'd rather somebody do weed than I would them to do all the other stuff.
Well, sometimes it was always the precursor.
Yeah, a lot of people said that.
It no, I shouldn't bring it up on the channel, but once you hit hash, then it just went.
Oh,
Not other,
yeah,
you know.
I've never had hash before, so.
But anyway, I don't really want to get in.
Yeah, I tried the vape, like the old vape, but I cough too bad on that stuff.
No, it's
It's
pretty.
like I tried to change from cigarettes to a vape, and that vape makes me cough worse than a cigarette, and I hardly ever cough with a cigarette.
You do know tobacco, they add cough suppressant to it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They do an awful lot.
Yeah,
But
I think. Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say, I think it was funny that the advent of the filter cigarette, then the hundreds, which appealed to a woman. That's what the thrust of it was, to appeal to women, to get them to smoke. Actually, a filtered cigarette is about 5 or 10 times as strong as an unfiltered plain cigarette. A little bit of trivia, but yeah.
Yeah, well, see, I roll my own cigarettes because it's a lot cheaper. So, but I think I'm gonna go get put back on Shantex. That helped me. I quit for like 4 months. I quit smoking weed. I quit smoking cigarettes. Then I met my ex, and that went out the window.
Yeah. No, I don't.
He's like, "Come on, just smoke me one time." I was like, "Oh, okay." Peer pressure.
There is no just smoke one when you're. I did what you did. It was called Champix up here. The same thing, just different name.
Yeah, but
Champ.
it helped me a lot. There's a lot of people that can't take that. It makes them have bad nightmares and all kind of other things. And some people I talk to, oh no, no, no. I said I've already been on it. It never did that to me. So
Did Cindy make it back? No, she hasn't. See, yeah, give a woman what she wants, then poof, she was gone. You anybody stand up in a cornfield, and I looked around and poof, you were gone.
I love the way it is right now. It's just me and my cats. I ain't got to get up and take care of nobody besides them.
I think Cindy took a wrong turn at Albuquerque again.
Oh, Lord.
I told her not to leave the key in the lock to the washroom on the outside, just in case this happened. Lily called 911. They got to get Cindy out of the can again. What can you do?
Oh, Lord. Shantex causes cancer?
No, it doesn't. Get out of town. Sorry. Who said that? Not in chat. I mean, what research? All that is an antidepressant.
Yeah. I don't know. It's bad. They give you something for something for an ailment, and then you take that, and you got to take something else to counteract that, and it just keeps adding up.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier on Shane's, they're killing you when you're in your mama. Time you come out there, they're trying to kill you. She said she's gonna put out an Amber Alert on Cindy. Maybe she went to the store to get your beers.
No, she's in California. She's 3 hours. What? 3 hours? It should be 11 then.
Yeah. My son was based in California when he was in the military. He's not in there no more. He's going to college. That boy, he's taking literature. Um, he wants to be a teacher, but English stuff.
Yeah.
I love him, but you get around him and you say something is not politically correct in how you say it. He'll. It's not said like that. There ain't no such thing. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to give you a textbook to country talking.
There's also Quebec here, which the French they speak is not French from France. It's a slang of France. But you know, and I agree with him. Very quickly. Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
Hang on.
Okay.
You there?
Yeah, I muted you for a second.
No, that's okay. It's that's Skype ringing my number. I gotta go for a bit.
Okay, I'm not going to be on here too much longer. Just probably a minute or two. Tell everybody I need to take my medicine and go to bed.
Well, this particular person is 14 hours ahead. It's already tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow here.
Well, it's tomorrow here too.
It's two whatever, which is 4 in the afternoon. It's already 4 in the afternoon there. But anyway, sorry about that. I didn't think. Wasn't supposed to be home for another 2 hours, but I guess Wi-Fi on a train.
All right. Well, you have a blessed night.
You know, in defense of, very quickly, in defense of, is it your son?
Yes.
When I went to school, you went to grade 13, which they've eliminated here. Grade 13 was arts and academic. You basically be going probably to university or something. And anyway, I walked into grade 11, the homeroom, and here's this teacher putting up, you know, like a beach with somebody on it and a cliff. And what they were trying to do is trigonometry, calculus trigonometry. I wanted out. I had to flunk the year. But in the 4-year, I did better in literature than that. My story is this. You say to me, irregardless, I'm going to correct you.
Yeah.
There is no such word. It just grinds at me. You know, irregardless. You get the very well-educated person saying, well, irregardless of that, no, there's no such word. You know, but in any event, it's been fun, Crystal. Maybe another night we can. And I'm sorry, Cindy, you missed your chance. You could have got me drunk and had me sing you anything you want. Not happening now.
Oh, well, thank you for coming up, Black Watch, and I'll talk to you later. You have a good day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right, everyone. I'm going to wrap it up. It's all, it's almost, I've been on here an hour and a half. Blessings to all of you. I will be praying for y'all. And I hope y'all have a good day. And I'll see y'all sometime tomorrow. But may God bless y'all. Love you.